I'm going to show you how you post a particular question or look for some information on the Figaro Owners Club forum. The first thing you need to do is to ensure that you're on the correct URL. Now the URL is the information that appears at the top. It's a string of data or numbers or letters, and here we've got FigaroOwnersClubForum.com. You can also find us through going into the Figaro Owners Club website, which I'll click on as I have a shortcut here, and by showing you that's our website, FigaroOwnersClub.com. So if you go up to here, you've got the forum. If you click on the forum, that takes you straight to the Figaro Owners Club forum too. So up in the top left corner, you've got login and register. Now, assuming you've already registered, because obviously you're not going to be able to log in until you've registered, so you need to do that first. And by registering, you need to put in obviously a username which is unique to you and a password. When you register, obviously it will email you back a link which you have to click on, and then after you've done that, you can then log in. So I'm going to log in here, so I'm going to click on login. I've obviously got these saved logins here, so that's my username, sales@FigaroOwnersClub.com, and my password's obviously hidden there, that goes in here. So that you would type your username in here, and you would type your password in here, and you would click continue. Okay, so we've now opened up the whole of the page here. Running along the top, obviously we've got search, members, admin profile, and the rest of that. You don't need to worry about that. It all automatically defaults to the home page. Now if you run down here, you can see there's several sections. You've got news, you've got Figaro chat, you've got technical sections. So you can go into any of these, but basically think of these as rooms. So if you click on that, then that'll take you in to introduce yourself, and that's where I am now. So I could click on create a thread, and I could say, hi, I'm Kevin from High Wycombe, or whatever. If you want to go back, obviously use the return button up here. It takes you back to where you are. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to go down to the technical section here, and if you look on here, you've got all technical topics in A to Z order. So we've tried very, very hard in the club to make it as simple as we can. Obviously some people use different terms to search on. So the first thing to do is to click on this, and that opens up all of the A to Z options that you've got, and there are a lot. So obviously it's all in A to Z order. As you go down, it carries on D, E, F, G, H, I. So obviously you're looking for, say, fuses is there, then headlights, horn, all the way down. These, when you've got new here, that shows somebody's recently posted something that you've not read yet, so that's new. So that will always appear as a new piece of information against the folder. So that's quite good. It's quite easy to use that. Obviously, if you're going back into the forum, that shows you stuff that you may not have seen. So what we're going to do is we're going to just basically look at posting something about, say, a battery. So what we're doing is we're looking for the word batteries. We go down here, and there we go, that's battery. So I'm going to click on battery. Now what we've got here is we've got a whole load of battery entrances that we've already put in. So these are all the posts that have already been done, and these are padlocks. So that means basically you can't comment on these. So there's lots of information here about the battery, how to put an isolation switch in, all sorts of stuff. So the first thing to do before you ask a question is to read some of these and see if anybody's already posted something that looks the same as the question you're asking. Because obviously what we don't want is lots of duplication, although obviously that's something we do get. So we've got battery keeps going flat, we've got battery broken terminal, we've got battery in flames, a bit concerning. So if you click on any of these, obviously that opens up these particular posts. What we're going to do, we're going to post a new post about wanting help. So we're in the battery section. It's important that you post in the right area. So we're going to click on create thread. Right, okay, so we've got two areas. We've got subject and we've got this area here. So the first thing is we need to type in, please help me with my battery. So that's the title. I've just typed this in here. here, I have an issue. Please, oops, please help. Okay, so we've typed those two things in here. So to create that thread, we need to go down to the bottom here and click Create Thread. If you wanted to add an attachment, say you've taken a picture or you've got something, a PDF that you also want to attach to that particular thing. So you've taken a picture of your battery and you're not quite sure what to do with that. The way to add that is if you go here, you've got Add Attachment. So if you click on Add Attachment, there we go. So what happens here, you can add files. So by clicking that, that opens up your desktop. So this is where your files will be held. So the first thing to do is to go into your desktop and put your files in here. Or obviously you can see where your files are looking depending on how the structure is on your computer. So you can find your particular picture here, click on that, and then that would appear, what's going to come out of that? That would appear here now, and then you just put add, and then that's done. And then that now the picture would appear within the actual text. So when you put create thread, which I'm going to do, I have an issue, please help. Below here in this area would be your picture. Okay. Now, we've now posted that, so we're going to just show you where that would appear now. So if we go into the home button again, so we're going to go back to home. Okay, so there's several areas this is going to appear, so always look under here. So click here to read latest posts. So if you click on that, that takes you to all the latest posts on the club. That's including the one I've just posted. Somebody might have posted something before. And the last post will always appear at the top. So if you're looking for answers on your particular question, then always go to click here to read posts, because that will always take you to the latest posts that have been posted. If you don't want to go there, you can always go back to where you entered the information, and that was in the all technical topics and A to Z order. And you can see that's my little text there. That's where it is. Please help me with my battery by Kevin. And I can click on that and that'll take me to it, or I could click on that and that opens up the A to Z list again. If I go all the way down, I can see battery again. Again, you can see it here, but if I click on battery, it'll appear here. It'll always appear below these what we call stickies. These are ones that stay at the top of the list. So this is my entrance here, my post here. Now, if somebody answers this particular post, okay, that will say new against there, so that would indicate somebody's answered it. So what I would do is always, when you log into the site, the first thing to do is always click on the click here to read latest post. So if I click on that, that always takes you through to all of the latest posts that have been posted onto the Figaro Owners Club forum. So I hope that helps. There's lots of information here. Obviously all the way down you've got lots of other stuff to do with the technical side of the car. You've also got resources here, which is where you can download lots of data sheets here, and that's various things about how to join. So there we go, hope that's helped. Always remember to log out, which is this button here. So I'm going to click on log out, and then that's it. So that's the end of this tutorial on how to post on the Figaro Owners Club forum. Thanks for watching. Thank you.